Last time on Taverns and Caverns, we went to the guild and we met this really good-looking elf lady named Linnel. I really think she's into me. We got our ID cards, and I guess we decided our name is Cat and Co. I'm not sure it's the greatest name, but it'll do. We decided to take on one of the hunts, and we wanted to do the harpy one because I think Nomu really wants to eat a harpy. I don't get it. We went up into the hills, and we met this guy named Cletus Ray, and he had a super weird accent, and he told us a lot about his sex life and his friend's sex life. But I guess his friend is missing, and he really wants his hat. So we continued on, and we fought a group of kobolds, and Nomu ate one. He might be a cannibal, I don't know. We found the harpies, and Nomu and Desiree got charmed by the harpies. Nomu fell into a pit like an idiot. Anyway, once he got out of it, we won the fight pretty easy. Then Nomu decided to tie a whole harpy to his back to bring back to the guild, like a crazy person. I just cut off its wings and put its wings on my back because they look really cool. And now we're going back to see Cletus. Chapter 7, A Tenacious Scholar.
So, you guys are on your way back to New Tempest to turn in the wings from the harpy that you cut off. Well, I guess Nomu is carrying a full dead body of a harpy, is that correct?
He wants to eat it.
I am.
Okay. So you guys are making your way back towards New Tempest to turn these dead harpies to the Adventurers Guild to collect your 1,600 gold. But you also came across, if you remember speaking with Cletus Ray, the farmer, you came across his neighbor's dead body, Lester. You found the straw hat. So I'm assuming you guys will have to pass Cletus Ray's farm to get back to New Tempest. Are you guys going to turn this hat in to Cletus, or what are you guys doing?
Who's holding the hat?
I think you were
You.
right?
No, you were. I could stay.
Oh, was I?
I didn't put it
I
on.
got the hat then.
You put it on
I
your
put
back.
I have the ID.
You put it
card.
on top of the heart.
Yep.
We have to give the ID. Oh no, the ID card is for the other people. My bad. I forgot.
I want to turn this straw hat back to the old man.
Lester?
Old man. I don't think he was that old.
I'm a cat. Everyone's old.
Alright, so as you guys are making your way back towards New Tempest, you come across good old Cletus Ray's farm. He's still outside doing his thing. It's pretty late. If you guys remember, you fought the harpies at night. As you guys are walking towards his farm, you see there's some torches lit up around his farm to give him some lighting. He's on his front porch to his house. He's on a rocking chair, rocking back and forth. He's got a giant mug in his hand, and he's sipping from it, and he looks over towards your way. He can't really tell who you are from the distance in the dark, but he waves over. And as you guys come up closer, he spots the four of you. Trying to get this voice down. I'm trying to remember how he sounded.
Like a hillbilly.
Yeah, I know. It's good to see y'all. Y'all find Lester?
We have some bad news, unfortunately.
Bad news? What's the bad... Wait a minute. Did you find Lester fucking another lady? Because if that's the case, that's some real bad news, son. My neighbor or my wife ain't gonna want to hear that.
Hold on. Not that type of bad
NDR,
news.
he might have fucked the harpy. We don't know.
Him and Lady Death hit it off.
Pretty tight.
Regardless, we have found his hats. It appears
No,
he
that's
made...
Cletus's hat, right?
I'm Cletus.
Yeah, I know it's your hat, right?
Well, we found the hat he was wearing. It appears he was eaten by some harpies.
Excuse me? You
Yeah, he's
saying
like
good old
super
Lester
dead.
got devoured by some bird women?
Yeah, he's super dead.
Oh my goodness. Rest his poor soul. His wife? Damn. She's gonna be happy.
Damn. What time?
Not what I expected. Okay.
Laura! Hey, Laura!
Lester, bring her over here.
Cletus Ray screaming, Laura! Get your ass out here, woman! You see this woman comes out and she goes, shut up! Cletus, what is it? Did you hear? Lester's dead. Laura looks over at the group, then back at Lester. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to make some cornbread pudding tonight. You know, Hannah over there is going to be happy to hear that. I know, that's what I told these folks. Fucking Lester's dumb as shit. He went for some bird women. See where that got him? Oh, man. Well, I'm not going to be the one to tell Hannah. I know she's going to be happy, but it ain't going to be me. That's you, Cletus. I'm going to get back and make this cornbread pudding. No, this is a special event, occasion.
Oh,
Hannah's a free woman now.
Jesus Christ.
Laura runs back inside.
Where are we?
What did this guy do?
Where are we?
They're celebrating.
Cletus Ray looks up. Look, Lester was a good man.
I don't think so.
He was a terrible farmer, terrible husband. But, you know, I thought he was a good man. I don't know much about his private life. But,
Yes, you do. You told us a lot about this last time.
well, that's very true. But, you know, all I gotta say, his wife is gonna be happy. Now, like I say, I don't know what happened between those two, but you know what? It's not my business.
Okay. We found your stinky hat. You want to
Oh
try?
yeah, give me my hat.
Noma reaches behind and gets
Oh
the
yeah, we
hat
put it
off
on
the
the
harpy.
That's right.
Ah, here's your straw hat.
Oh, you found my straw hat. Pass it on here, fella.
Noma gives the hat over.
He takes
Who
his
you
hat.
are now.
Oh my goodness. You see this, baby? My mom and papa gave this to me when I was 3 years old. Too big for my head. I think it was Papa's.
Is that why it stinks?
No, that's not why it stinks. It probably stinks because good old Lester over here trying to fuck some bird women. Speaking of which, by golly, is that a harpy on your back, Catman?
Indeed it is. He turned around so he can admire it.
Oh my goodness, that's what they look like. Oh man,
Yeah, do you like my wings?
I don't like your wings.
Why?
Cause it's from this bird thing that killed Lester.
Yeah, but we killed them. It's like a trophy.
No, this isn't good. Lester lost his life for this ugly thing? He's a damn fool. He had to have some weird ass fetishes.
To be fair, these things draw you in with music.
Music, you say? You mean they're singing?
It's very hard to resist.
Yeah, he almost got.
You almost turned into Lester?
We don't talk about that.
Well, Lester was a damn fool. I warned him. Anyways.
Hold on. Have you ever eaten a kobold before?
A kobold? Who the hell would eat one of those lizard dudes?
Oh yeah, it didn't taste too bad. Needed salt.
Needed salt? Boy, what the hell's your problem?
I was hungry.
You don't got no bread or nothing on you?
I had kobold. And I ate it.
Listen here, boy, you better stay away from my cows. You better stay away from my chickens. You better stay away from all my animals. If you over here eating some kobolds, I don't know what the hell you gonna be eating, boy. Here, you know what? I got a gift for you because you found my hat. Give me a minute. He runs back inside, he runs inside, comes back out. He has a giant basket full of fresh vegetables.
Oh shit.
Peppers, tomatoes, onions,
Yeah, but no,
everything you could think of. Fruit and vegetables. He passes this giant basket to Nomu. Listen here, boy. This is fresh fruit, fresh veggies from good old Cletus Ray's farm of New Tempest. Take these vegetables, learn how to cook something other than kobold, and get some vitamins in you, boy. Them kobolds don't got shit in them. You know what they eat? They probably eat the harpies' poop. You don't know what the fuck they eat, boy. This is fresh.
Nomu grabs that basket of fruits and vegetables and his ears go back. His fur bristles.
You listen, this is a gift. This is a gift from me, Cletus Ray, to you, Catman. What's your name again?
Nomu.
No, I won't forget that. And your name, sir? Looks at Eddie.
Idiot.
And you, man, with the wings, you weirdo.
I'm not really a weirdo, but my name is Isundra.
Bitch, you got dead harpy wings on your back that you tied up. That shit stinks. It smells worse than my cow's manure.
It smells better than your hat.
Oh, look, we don't talk about the hat now, see?
And your dead neighbor.
Hey, I'm giving you fresh fruit and veggies. What's your name?
Well, today, Desiree. But do you remember you promised me some moonshine if we bought the hat back? Because I definitely didn't forget why you're feeling so generous.
He rubs his chin. Damn. Did I promise this guy some moonshine?
I remember
Yeah,
this
you
too.
did.
I promised y'all moonshine? Oh, you're right. Let me get you some
Me,
moonshine.
singular.
Oh,
Well, all of us.
I got good old Cletus Ray moonshine. Give me 1 minute. He runs inside, runs back out. He's got a giant bottle. Look, listen now, see.
They're good for you.
This moonshine's got secret ingredients in it. I'm never going to tell you what's in it. Just know that it's Cletus Ray's moonshine, and it's strong. He passes the bottle to, you said you're Desiree?
Yes.
Desiree.
You said
Okay.
you're Desiree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Name tag's up. Desiree.
She's like, hello, my name is.
That moonshine there, that'll last you a bit. A little drop has more than enough in it.
Desiree pops the top. Cat, it's gonna be a fun weekend.
Let's give it to a cat.
Pass it to me first, real quick.
No.
Where do you get off?
I'm not going to drink it.
He'll
Just let
pass
me
out
check
on the
it.
bed and won't make me sit on the floor again.
Just let me check it.
Desiree hands it over reluctantly.
NDR uses detect poison and disease.
All right.
I mean, fair.
You have to roll anything for that? You just...
No, just you identify kinds of poison
Okay.
in the creatures.
It's not poisonous at all. There's nothing... if you drink a lot of it, quote unquote, can be deadly depending on how much you drink in a certain time frame. But there's no actual poison per se in it. You listen here, drink responsibly now.
It seems to be safe. NDR passes the drink back.
Alright.
You think I was gonna try and poison you, boy? This ain't dragon's grog. What do you think this here is?
Disease. I think that's a smart thing to do.
You trying to say good old Cletus can't make his own moonshine without getting people sick?
Is a special ingredient cornbread pudding?
Hell no. Do I look like cornbread pudding kind of guy? That's Hannah and Laura. They like that shit.
Are they nicer? Can we talk to them instead?
No.
Cletus, forget him.
All
Alright,
right.
share a drink with me.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm okay. I've already had a couple.
No, let's drink in memoriam of Lester.
Lester? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, let's have a toast to good old Lester.
Oh no.
Hopefully he's surrounded by a bunch of these bird women up wherever he's at.
I don't think no one should drink.
All right, now let me get you some glasses here. He runs in, comes back with a few glasses. Look,
Don't mind me. I don't drink.
you don't drink. What the hell's wrong with you, boy?
He's like really into, I don't know, being a good guy.
He's an
Except for
L7.
when we sleep in a hotel,
He's an L7.
You don't drink. You want
It's against my religion.
against your religion, boy. Don't make me slap the shit out of you. Who do you follow?
Solaris.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna
god
say
Solaris.
Boy, that's the goddess of the sun. If anything, she'd be praising that you fucking drink this. Come on now, just a sip.
Nothing I can do, sir.
Fine, boring ass motherfucker. Let's go to you, cat. What about you? Here's a glass, and here's one for you, Desiree. One for you, Isundra.
Oh god.
Oh, what about the good old little fat dog in there? What's his name again?
That's Mr. Bojangles.
Okay, please don't give Mr. Bojangles any
Mr.
moonshine.
Bojangles deserves some of this.
But he wants cornbread pudding, not...
Oh, that's gonna take a while. That fat dog ain't getting none of that cornbread pudding.
Desiree takes Nomo's cup and basically pours all of his into hers and leaves like one drop.
What's my constitution?
You can lick that out the bottom.
All right, cheers, y'all. So he raises his glass and chugs his
Oh boy.
drink down. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution check.
Nomu's insta drunk. Again, one lick.
16.
All right, what'd you get, Nomu?
6.
Oh my God. Nomu is tipsy as hell.
Never let him drink dragon's
Yeah,
drug.
he is tipsy. You are extremely tipsy, Nomu.
Oh, it ain't bad.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody's going back on force tonight.
No wonder he don't drink. Look at him. He is a weak ass.
No, was kind of like wobbling like a tree in the wind.
Well then, you listen here. Y'all did me a great favor, bringing me back my hat and finding Lester's body. I feel real bad for Lester. You know, no innocent person deserves to be killed off like that. His wife might beg to differ, but you know what? We're friends here. Y'all are welcome back here on Cletus Ray's farm whenever you're in town. Y'all heading back to New Tempest, into the city? What are y'all doing?
Going to get our money.
We're gonna go fight Mindflayers. I'm ready.
A mom what? What's a Mindflayer?
You don't want to know, sir.
No, we can't do
He
that
starts-
yet.
It's
He starts
Isundra's
shaking.
destiny, apparently.
He starts wiggling and shaking the harpy on his back, making it dance.
Alright, well anyways, I'm assuming y'all gonna get paid for killing these harpies. Well, thank you again. You're always welcome back here in good old Cletus Ray's. Take these veggies and fruit with you. Let me know what you think in the future about these. Pass on the word that I have the best, freshest fruits and veggies in all of New Tempest. Alright, now y'all take care now.
Is he trying to get us to sponsor?
Nomu's ears go back again as he's looking at these fruits and vegetables.
Alright, y'all take care now, okay? Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.
Yes, bye.
Alright, so you guys are on your way back towards the Adventurers Guild in New Tempest. It's still night out, so I mean it's up to you guys if you want to go straight back to the Adventurers Guild or if you would prefer to get some shut-eye. You still have Mr. Bojangles with you, and you do have that horse that's still
We
injured
forgot
walking around with you all. So are you guys gonna get some
Isn't that
shut-eye?
horse
Because you
like
guys are
fucked
pretty
up?
beat up from that fight. It's up to you.
Here, take this. He shoves the basket of fruits and vegetables at Ediar.
Sure, I'll take these. Could probably make something to eat with these later.
I find that offensive. I'm a cat carnivore. Where's the meat?
Yeah, it's pretty late. I'm sure the guild's closed.
We should go to the tavern.
What, the quacking donkey?
Pretty sure the guild's open 24/7. Plus, we got this, harpy with us that we need to get rid of.
I'm gonna eat the harpy.
Oh, well, I guess we have wings we need to get rid of.
What?
Remember, he's been drinking.
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's professional to show up drunk? I mean, I feel fine, but Nomu's a little...
I'm not drunk. You were the ones who drank.
Yeah, but
so
we
I can
aren't
do
going
this.
to just send you.
But
Last time we just sent you, you spent all our money. You took it and you spent it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You spend like a big spender. You say, I will pay for the rooms, but it's all of our money. It's not like you are paying for it.
You guys got your items. You have the cape. One of you have the cape.
I don't have the cape. That's what I
She does not have the key.
I have the rings that you were trying to get rid of.
We need some type of proof. Just give him one.
We have a whole dead harpy. Give him the harpy.
We'll just cut their head off. Eat the body. The breast is probably the best part.
I'm just gonna give them the whole harpy.
Do you guys know if there's like a
I want
taxidermy
it.
place that can get
Okay.
these wings like prepared so I can wear them all the time? Or
No. Get rid of the wings.
hey, Dad, why don't you want me to have fun?
I don't think anyone wants you to have fun right now.
No one ever wants me to have fun.
That's not true.
No one doesn't need rest.
We're drinking. No one wants me to have fun. No, but do you want to go party at the tavern?
Don't tempt him.
Party! Yes! Yes, party now. Tabaxi likes party.
Party, no.
What do you think party
Need to
means to a cat?
I mean, he wants to drink a lot of milk and, I don't know, get crazy and get
Sounds
on the
ironic.
table.
Let's go.
or
Cat's
maybe
getting...
get some belly pats.
Him getting crazy sounds like our problem.
No one touch Tabaxi belly.
One day I'm going to get to pet it.
Give him a little more liquor. I'm sure he won't feel it.
Yeah, that's why I want to go party. That's the point. If he passes out, he has to let me pet it.
Alright, show of hands. Who wants to go to the bar?
Isundra raises her hand
No one raises his hand.
and tries to raise like one wing to count as two.
No one reaches behind her and raises the harpy hand.
See, we have to go party. We can go to the guild tomorrow.
The guild will be a quick stop. Literally just drop off the dead harpy
You
who's
act like you
rotting.
don't want a dead body in your room all night. Gosh, fine. Whatever.
Well, So I guess you guys are going to the bar. So
We're
what?
Stopping at the guild so Eddie R can get his draws.
Yes.
Be
Okay.
fancy
Okay. So
with his no dead body in his room.
you all make your way back towards New Tempest. It takes some time to get back to the city because you remember you're on the outskirts of
Isundra's
the
a little
farmlands.
tipsy, so she's like jokingly going to jump off the edge.
Okay.
Her wings, like she can fly.
Desiree has the highest
No,
tolerance, so
no.
she's kind of with Eddie R.
So as you guys are walking through the gates, several of the citizens and even the guards look your way,
Like, what
shaking
the
their
fuck?
heads, looking at you all like you're a bunch of drunkards. You guys get back to the Adventurers Guild, which is near the park known as Gale Park. When you arrive, you do notice that there are torches and lights lit inside the Adventurers Guild. They are still open. When you guys step into the guild, you go down through the main hall. If you remember last time, there was several people gathered there.
Yep.
Are my wings hitting the sides, or am I good?
Or your what?
My wings hitting like the sides of the hallway?
No, it's big. It's a large,
big.
large hallway leading into the
Do you
main
guys
hall.
think that Linnel will think I look really cool with these wings?
I'm pretty sure she'll be disgusted. You should probably get rid of the wings.
I agree with Eddie R.
The hot elf with the red hair.
Your first impression wasn't that great. You don't want to come back and look a little...
You don't think it makes me look like, I don't know, maybe really strong and like I'm really creative?
It makes you look like you're kind of insane.
So
Fine. So she like takes them off and just like drags them by the rope that she tied them on her back with.
you guys are walking through the guild hall.
Does that make me look
In the
less
main
insane or
hall.
more crazy?
So as you guys are walking, you notice there's not nearly as many people as there were. It is late. There is a half-orc woman, though, standing there, and her back is to you guys. You guys are walking past her, and she seems to be staring at one of the posters labeled for one of the quests, or whatever you want to call them. As you guys are walking, and Isundra's dragging the harpy
It's like a
wing,
trail of
looking
blood.
like a sad child. This half-orc woman hears you, and she turns around. Ah!
Ruins my party.
Fellow guild members, yes? I am Grasha. I know you.
You know us?
You are the young ducklings that recently applied to become guild members, yes?
I'm not a duck. He's a cat.
We
I
prefer,
like duck.
we prefer cat and company.
It's a figure of speech.
Oh.
You know, young ducklings new to the guild. I am Grasha. I am a barbarian. I follow the bear. She reaches around her neck and there's a totem of a bear claw.
Sick.
Then she holds it out. She stands at about 5'9". Her body is extremely muscular.
5'9", so everyone's taller than her but me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she is definitely more muscular than the average person. She's half orc. She has dark green skin, long black hair, and she has her hair braided behind her. And she shows you this bear totem. Ah, see, I am a barbarian of the bear.
What is
You
bear?
are young ducklings. I have been with the guild for a very long time. I see you brought back fresh meat.
Yeah, we killed these harpies. They're like super dead.
Ah, harpies, you say? Young ducklings, there are so much harder things out there to hunt.
Have you
Then
ever fought a
harpies.
mind player?
A what?
A mind player.
I have not. However, that would be a fun fight, I would say.
Do you
Yes?
want to come with us?
Maybe. If it pays well.
Oh, I don't have any.
I don't fight for free. However, she points to the poster behind her and she taps on it. This, young ducklings. Many of the other guild members are afraid to take this quest. However, I, Grasha, wish to hunt down whatever is in the eastern town of Easton.
The eastern town of Eastern.
Yes.
Nomo is staring dead at her, and he's just drooling. You mentioned young ducklings. Drool's like, it's falling from his mouth.
Oh, I thought he thought she was cute. Never mind. He's hungry.
She mentioned young ducklings, and old boy gave us a bag of fruit and vegetables.
He's like,
Grasha looks at Nomu. Yes, young ducklings, that is what you are.
He's really drunk. You can ignore him.
Why is he drooling like a rabid raccoon?
He gets close to her.
You stay away, or I will crush you with my bare hands. Yes.
Gasha is her name?
Grasha.
Grasha. Just kidding. Grasha. What does the bear mean? Is it your guild group?
No. Us barbarians, we follow a particular animal. If you follow the totems of the beast. My inner beast is the bear. I have a friend from a different tribe who follows the eagle. Some barbarians go the way of the berserker. However, I follow the path of the primal instinct. Grasha.
Bears are pretty cute.
She points back to the poster. Word has it that there is they say a werewolf in the town of Easton to the east. Everybody here are little pussies, little pussycats.
He's a cat.
He is a pussycat.
Yes.
I am a bear. Nobody wishes to take mission with Grasha. However, you young ducklings killed some harpies.
Yes.
Grasha is not allowed to take this quest alone. The guild will not allow it. However, if you want some money and a good challenge, maybe come with Grasha. Kill werewolves.
No, there's no duck. I just need to understand that.
I want to fight this werewolf.
Okay.
Cat and Co. Huddle.
Get
Okay.
together.
So, she looks really, really fucking excited. I honestly don't. We just have a lot to do. Tobias, we're meeting him when?
Yeah, but I bet the werewolf you get a lot of money.
That is true.
I think it's still another day before we meet Tobias as well.
You think she'll drink milk with
It's
me?
too dark. And
Alright, so.
How far away is this werewolf mission?
Well,
it's in
it
Eastern
says the
Eastern.
eastern town of Easton. Grasha knows that to be a couple days away.
So are we in Columbus?
We might be able to go on a mission with you after we finish some business here. Would you be able to wait a few days?
Grasha will wait. Grasha wants strong party members.
Thank you, Grasha.
She thinks we're strong.
Not
Are we?
stronger than Grasha.
No, probably not.
Grasha will crush your head with bare hands like a bear.
You drink a lot of milk?
Grasha loves milk.
Grasha loves milk.
How much money is it?
No more purrs.
How much money? Now you speak Grasha's language. She points up at the poster. Split between 5. The total reward, 6,000 gold. Now, they say it's werewolves, but Grasha has taken missions before. Sometimes it's not always what people think.
I think we should do it.
Okay. The bar. Possibly Tobias. Grasha.
Grasha will give you a couple days to think about it. Grasha has got to rest before she goes on this quest.
It sounds fair.
Where can we find you? Maybe.
You
tomorrow,
meet
or-
me here in the guild hall in a couple of days, yes?
So you're just going to hang out here and wait for the day that we come, or you don't have other plans?
How about you meet Grasha in 2 days here?
Okay.
Fair.
In the morning, 2 days from now. Now Grasha will let you go. You have a quest to turn in. Little ducklings.
Can you please stop talking about ducks? It gets Nomu really excited.
No more shakes it.
You do not like my figure of speech?
No, he's very hungry.
I was told that young ducklings... Never mind.
Grasha's like, God damn it.
You're definitely the black duckling of the group.
Did you just call Rob black? It's fucked up, man.
I am a white bingo.
No, it's like the black sheep. You. Grasha does not know the way of society here. I am barbarian.
How does Grasha feel that she's the barbarian, but we're all fucking way dumber?
Black sheep
Does
is
that
good.
straight confidence into her?
Grasha shakes her head and pounds her fist against her chest. Grasha will meet you here in 2 days.
Hold on. Nomo, you should arm wrestle Grasha.
We have the bar to go to.
But this is fun too.
Grasha
Arm
loves
wrestle
arm wrestling.
Grasha.
Pussycat,
Scary.
wrestle, arm wrestle Grasha now. She sits down at one of the tables in the main hall, puts her elbow and hand down. Come, cats, I will show you the strength of Grasha.
He staggers over to the table. bumping into whatever's in front of him.
Make me a strength check.
I want to put
You
one
have
gold.
You have a disadvantage because you are drunk.
If
Oh,
anyone
man.
want to bet on this game?
Oh shit, do you want to bet on it?
I got the money on
I think I'm gonna put it on Grok.
Strength check.
I already rolled.
I'm just gonna do 1 gold. 1 gold on I'll still let you guys already roll.
I rolled
Wait.
an 8.
All right. So
We voted
You have
for her.
disadvantage, so yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's roll again. See what you get.
15.
Yeah, you
That
would have
would've
taken the
been
8.
it.
Grasha rolled an 18.
Gosh, it's strong as hell.
Grasha's hand locks into Nomu's, and you see her arm increases in muscle size. And it
Damn.
makes Nomu's look insignificant.
Oh, damn.
Her hand crushes Nomu's that begins to hurt, and she slams down without a fight.
She has like a Thanos arm, and you have like a Loki arm.
Right. And you hear Grasha, ah!
Ah!
And Grasha looks at Nomu. Young duckling, you have a long way to go before you can get to Grasha's strength. Next time, maybe.
Let me give it a ground.
Yeah, you might want to drink more milk, I think.
You wish to arm wrestle Grasha too?
Yeah, 1 round.
All right, duckling.
Do you want to bet on that?
Not necessarily.
13,
Add your strength mod.
16.
I rolled a 16 plus her strength mod,
Damn.
because she has a 3. 19. Grasha takes Eliar's hand in hers. Same exact thing. Slams it down. Grasha beats 2 men with her strength. Ladies, you should hang out more with Grasha. These 2 are weak ducklings.
Yeah,
Grasha
I see.
flexes and shows her powerful arms. Come hang with Grasha.
I'll give it a round.
Maurizio will love this.
Everybody likes to wrestle Grasha. Good.
I'm competitive.
Young ducklings are competitive. That is a good.
You guys are crazy. She's super muscular.
That's your strength mod.
1.
1. I rolled a 15 plus 3. So 18. Grasha does the exact same thing to Desiree. Slams Desiree's hand.
Wig is crooked. Hell no.
See? This proves that you are all young ducklings. I am the barbarian of the bear, yes? You now see the strength of Grasha. Grasha will protect you against a werewolf. However, Grasha needs eyes the back of her head too to protect her against werewolves as well.
Should I try?
Yeah, why not?
No. Yes.
We have 2.
You! Come arm wrestle Grasha.
I'm a bit scared.
I rolled a
I
10.
got a 9.
Plus
Damn
my
it.
3, so 13. And she
How
arm
did you guys
wrestles
know?
Isundra, and as she puts her hands, Grasha just crushes Isundra's hands, where it slowly begins to hurt, and she slams it down.
Stop. I don't like
And
it.
as the hand hits the table, in the background, Isundra can hear Napoleon Bonaparte.
Fuck you, Napoleon.
Why is she so weak? Oh my gosh.
Now they can see this, right?
Grasha looks over now at everyone. See, Grasha has proven strength. Grasha is barbarian strong.
Yeah, you sure are.
Meet Grasha in a couple of days here at the guild, and we go questing together. 6,000 gold, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You all young ducklings need to find your inner beast. Perhaps this quest will do that for you. Young pussycat, maybe you shall find your tiger from within one day. But right now, you are young pussycat. You are not a tiger.
He's a kitten.
You are kitten. And you, little boy,
Grasha.
little boy with no hair. What is your name, duckling?
Erior Dosane from House Dosane.
Weak Dosone. That is you. You might find your
See,
inner
like
beast
that.
on the quest that we take. This will be a way to prove to your elders that you are not so weak, young Dosone. Perhaps on this quest you shall find the inner lion that lies beneath that scrawny body of yours.
In the name of my house, after we perform this quest, I demand a rematch.
Very well. Grasha does not say no. And you, miss, Your hair shifted a bit. You wear fake hair?
Grasha, you might want to settle down.
Well, you might find your inner beast as well. Perhaps you are of the eagle. I see you have sharp eyes.
Actually, Desiree already has an inner beast. It's just different days. She's someone else.
Well, right now she's still young duckling, little chick. Maybe in the future she will grow, find her inner beast, become great eagle. And you, super weak, really weak. Maybe you one day will find your inner...
Did I roll a worse? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
You
I
rolled the
rolled a lot,
lowest.
fuck you
You
guys.
rolled a 7. You rolled the lowest.
Okay, but I can cast magic.
Grasha does not attribute magic to strength. You cannot compare. Physical strength is all Grasha. Now Grasha needs to go and have a drink. Young ducklings, I will see you later. You see she walks off and she stomps as she's
Bye,
walking.
Grasha.
On her back she has a giant, great axe
Hell
she
yeah.
uses. So she exits the scene. It's quiet now. She was like the only other person that was really paying attention to you all. You guys, I'm assuming, make your way to the receptionist
We
area.
suck.
We suck. Weak dishonor.
I was drinking.
So when you make your way
Yeah, Eddie
to...
was the only one without an excuse.
Facts.
I tried. I came
Weak.
close.
Weak dishonor.
She didn't hurt my hand, at least.
Okay, but I cast magic.
I also cast magic.
Yeah, but you described yourself as super muscular black dude, so.
I said Tony.
So you make your way
Is Linnel
back
here?
towards Linnell's desk. When you arrive, Linnell was standing there. She looks like
Linnell,
she's
Linnell.
doing some paperwork, and she looks up and notices the 4 of you. Excuse me. Ah, welcome back.
I brought you wings.
Oh, so you did find harpies then? Is that what it was?
Didn't you get rid of your wings?
No, I took them off the mask. They're right here. I'm dragging them behind me. Duh.
Nomu takes off his backpack and slams the harpy down on the desk.
Linnell looks down at the harpy and then over at the wings.
Harpy! He points down to it.
She
This
looks,
is some of the heartbeat.
and there were only 2.
No, there are 3.
There were 3 harpies.
Are there 3? 2. There's only 2?
2.
Okay. I'm a little drunk. There are 2.
So why is there only 1 body and then a pair of wings?
Did you
Because
need 2 bodies?
We don't have to bring the whole body.
No,
We
you
just got
don't.
the
I was just
trophy.
curious. You're getting blood all over my floor,
Okay,
Isundra.
well, I was wearing them, and then Eddie told me it would freak you out, so I took them off.
That doesn't help. You still have blood all over my floors. I have to clean that.
No, you don't. You have to have someone else to clean it. Grasha said she will clean it.
You about to get us beat up.
Trying to rough us up.
Man, I don't fuck with Grasha.
You didn't tell me I had to keep the floor clean. I didn't know.
Anyways, good job on your first quest. So you've killed 2 harpies. So that's what was killing these poor
Are you
souls.
impressed with us?
I am very impressed. Harpies
With
are...
me specifically?
No, not you specifically, Isundra. You worked as a team.
Yeah, but I mean, I did a lot.
I wasn't there to see that you did a lot.
Not is there where's the reward for this quest?
Ah, straight to business. I'll be right back with your money. She walks into the back, comes out with a large bag of gold, drops it on the desk. 1,600 gold pieces. Now, you remember here, this is split evenly between the 4 of you. You can either take it all now, or you can put it into an account, so you can withdraw it at a later time. Or you can do however you want to do it, half and half.
Is there a benefit to withdrawing it? Keeping it? Like that?
No, it's like a bank.
Oh,
That's
keep
one of
mine.
the perks to being with Adventurers Guild. You don't have to take all the gold with you because obviously there are thugs and thieves out there.
I'll keep mine in the
Are you
account
trying
for
to
now.
warn us?
We can't buy booze with an account. I'm keeping mine.
So, who wants... So, okay, 1,600 gold split 4 ways between all of you?
Yep.
Okay, so that's
I'll
about
keep mine in my account.
400 gold? All of it?
You would.
Alright.
I'm gonna take it because I don't feel like I have that much.
Keep
gold.
track of this, because I don't want to write it down.
I'm taking mine.
Alright. Is anyone keeping it other than ADR?
You don't want to take like 200 of it anymore? We haven't gone shopping in a while.
How much gold per person?
400.
Alright.
That's not 413 regular gold, so.
Oh. We have 80 gold that we found last time too. Or did we split it up? I read on 80, but I don't know if that was after we found it.
Yeah, we found it in general, so I'm
80,
sure
2 moonstones.
Yeah, 20 apiece.
Potion and onyx.
420.
Alright.
I thought someone took the 80. I got a moonstone. I gave someone a moonstone.
I think we split up the gold. I don't know.
We should.
We're not great at keeping
I can't. I don't know. Just.
Yeah, we had 2 moonstones and an onyx. Oh yeah, we had the ID cards that we have to give her.
Yep.
Proof.
So
I think
while
I
you
grabbed
were out
those.
there, were you able to spot the other adventurers?
Yeah,
That's
no,
right. One of y'all had the.
I have
IDs.
them. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we found their bodies, and then we found their ID cards. We didn't bring their bodies because it's kind of morbid, but we brought the ID cards and shake hands
Okay.
until we're now.
Can I see them, please?
I said I hand too.
Hands
Oh,
them
okay,
over.
Sorry. Linnel looks down at the 2 ID cards and just shakes her head. Killed by harpies. And do you see why we don't allow newbies to go on venturing without another
Yeah,
person?
newbies.
There were 2 of them, and they end up dying. This is why we're careful. It's a shame. Both good people. May they rest in peace. She takes their ID cards, she puts it on her desk. Well, congratulations on your first successful mission. I
Thank you.
hope that you enjoyed the experience, and I hope you've gained something out of it. The Adventurers Guild will always be here for more. However, there was a man that did stop by. His name was Tobias. You know what, Tobias? He said he knew you.
Yes, we were waiting for him to finish the business to meet up with us.
He told me to relay a message to you once you returned. He mentioned that you were seeking access to the library, is that correct?
Yes.
He said he'd be able to help you sooner than he thought. So he said if you were to return by tonight, tomorrow, if you were to meet him at his office or at the library, I can relay the message wherever you want to meet him. He would meet you there to give you access to the library.
Look, Isundra, Christmas came early.
Are you going to yell at the librarian?
I don't know what you mean.
You maybe don't remember you were
You're
fighting.
gonna scare your girlfriend.
You're right. Thank you, Linnel.
Thanks.
Well, thank you all. You have served the city of New Tempest very well. These harpies won't be harming any other citizens. So you all have a good night.
Bye, Linnel.
Bye.
So you're like coily ways.
No more storms off.
So you all have collected your money.
To the bar!
You guys are going to the Quacking Donkey?
Go party.
Yep.
Alright. You guys are able to make your way to the Quacking Donkey. It's fairly busy. It's much later than usual, though. However, it is pretty busy in there. As you get in, there are some seats left, but not very many. What do you do with Mr. Bojangles and your horse?
Well, I feel like the horse should be chilling in a stable anyway, because he have a fucked up leg.
Mm-hmm. You can still walk, but...
Yeah, he's just out there. Dog comes in with us, though.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Angle's fault.
Alright.
So. He's
Sure.
just chilling.
Alright. So what are you guys doing in the bar? Just grabbing some drinks?
No, it really needs food.
At the bar, scoping the place, seeing if I can find a sucker. Just because I got paid of it, I need to spend my shit.
Damn.
Jesus.
He looks single.
Alright, so there is a table that you all are able to sit at. A bartender comes over. A waiter, or whatever. Hello, how may I help you?
Duck.
Doc. To
He
eat?
like looks
Yes.
down.
I'm hungry.
Alright.
Duck.
That, okay, and for you, sir?
A hot meal and a glass of water.
A hot meal and a glass of water. I mean, there's plenty of hot meals on the menu.
Cheapest plate.
Alright, so a bowl of our clam chowder.
You call that cheap?
In this city.
Yes. Our clam chowder is not the great.
Sure.
It's not actually clam chowder. It's like some sick, nasty,
And
like
for
some
you-
fucking rocks from outside thrown in a soup.
And for you, ma'am?
Can I just have a stew and I guess water?
Sure. And you?
I'm trying to watch my figure. Do you have a gluten-free menu, or is that too much to ask around here?
He shakes his head. We don't have gluten free here
We're
in
not that
Quacking
kind of town.
Donkey.
Just give me a scotch neat and a piece of chicken.
All right, very well.
Piece of shit.
Chicken leg.
The bartender leaves and comes back with all of your food and drinks. So as you guys are sitting there, no one really disturbs you. What are you guys doing?
Is anyone cool around that we can...
You know what's been bothering me? Wait. He, who shall not be named, he wanted us to give that circlet to Tobias, which means they're affiliated to some degree. How do we know he's not, like, fucking crazy?
Didn't Tobias explain this to us already? He's being forced to work as well.
I mean, he's
Do you
kind of in the
believe
same-
him?
Maybe
Not
he's
necessarily,
in the same
but-
situation that does. I don't know.
What is he gonna do? Really?
With the circlet? I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But let's get into the library before we accuse him.
Alright.
You want to pay back the librarian, right?
We get to see the good books about mind escape.
Mind escape.
Mind-
Mindflayer.
Mm-hmm.
She like pulls the picture from her bra and like shows everybody again.
Why do you just carry that around?
Because I don't want to lose it.
Why are you just triggering yourself every time you change your bra?
Because no one seems to know what I'm talking about.
I'll give you that.
Is Mindflayer edible?
I think anything is edible for you. It probably gives you the shits though. How do you feel after the kobold?
I'm fine.
You don't
It
feel like
tasted good.
You don't feel like zuggy a little bit, like
You want to look at my scotch?
No.
Oh, you good?
you want some milk?
So you guys
Rasha
are,
called you a kitten. You are a kitten and you are weak to Sone.
He hangs his head down in shame.
Eddie does the same.
To be fair, we all lost. But like, women losing to her is different than men losing to her.
I feel like you should maybe feel a little bad. Especially weak to Sone.
At least you didn't hurt my hand.
So I think we're gonna change the sleeping arrangement tonight, for sure.
I'm not sleeping on the floor again.
Oh,
I know. You can sleep in my room,
Okay.
on my floor.
No, I'm not sleeping on the
I'm
floor.
joking. By the time I finish wrapping up this tab, I'll be just fine on the floor.
Can you use a fake name so we don't have to pay? How much are you going to rack up?
Well, Desiree will not rack up quite the tab.
But you have to be Desiree tomorrow.
No,
Yeah, for the library.
Damien promised her a visit,
Oh,
and she
God.
will get it.
Oh, I thought Desiree did.
That's right.
all right.
All right.
So you just
Four scotches later, I'm ready for bed. It's too much.
Let's go to sleep.
Well, you still have that inn across the street from the Quacking Donkey that you stayed at last time. 1 gold a night. So per
That's
person,
fine.
per person.
That's fine.
I
Imagine
need my-
every man in this
I need
place
my
is
skill
married
back
and
anyway.
actually cares about who they have at home. I had to pay for everything.
Uh-oh. What's your tab?
Are you gonna pay it?
No, I won't pay it. I didn't drink it. Why would I pay it?
That's right.
The bartender comes back. Well, if you're all finished, that will be
You gotta dine and dash.
1 gold. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 gold for the duck. Hot meal and glass of water. 1 gold for you. And for you with the Scotch neats, 3 gold. And you, 1 gold.
I thought you were about to tell me a higher amount. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? I didn't do anything.
That's highway robbery. It's the golden table.
Well, thank you. You all have a wonderful night now.
Yes, bye.
Why are you so quick to get out of places?
Right.
He says bye.
So you guys go to the hotel across the street. It's the same thing. 1 gold a person. You guys are, I mean, unless you guys want to role play that, how you do that, but we can
We're
quick.
past the fuck out.
So you guys get a long rest. You're able to sleep 8 hours at least.
Mhm.
So you're full HP. You've regained your ability to cast your spells.
Mm.
So you're basically refreshed and renewed. And we'll start with you all waking up and meeting outside of the inn. Mr. Bojangles and the horse are there with you. If you want to put the horse in the stables, you can do that. Or if you want to get rid of the horse, you can do that as well, or sell the horse. Whatever you guys want to do with it, it's up to you. But we're just going to say that you can meet Tobias at the library at a specific time. I meant to say that before with Linnel, but we'll just say you can meet him at the library later today, and he will allow you access to the main halls of the library. But that's if you want to go there first, or if you want to do something with his horse, or do you want to shop? What do you guys?
Should we sell this horse or keep the horse?
The horse is lame. We should sell it or eat it.
Oh, Jesus.
My vote is for sale.
I think we should sell it, not eat it. What's wrong with you? What do you think?
Who wants a partially functional horse?
Well, we can't keep dragging it around. I'm gonna fuck its leg up more.
I'm just saying, we'll spend more time trying to sell it.
We can probably go ahead and sell it. It's not going to be much use of us at this point.
Are there some stables?
Yeah, so there's stables all over the city. You're able to come across one, and there stands a dwarf. He's sitting there, and he looks up at all four of you as you're coming close to him.
Ah, good morning. How can I help you?
Will you take our lame horse?
Take your lame horse. I'll take a horse for free. Sure.
No, will you buy our lame horse?
Why is it lame?
I don't know,
It's
they called it lame.
It doesn't talk.
Horse seems to have a partial leg injury.
That's
Well, let me
called
take a
horse.
look.
I rolled a 17 on animal handle, or handle animal. The dwarf gets up, cracks his back a bit, and walks toward the horse. Begins to inspect it. He pets it.
It's a good horse, and looks down at one of the legs. Ah, injured. I see. You sure you don't want this horse? This is a good horse. It's got a nice ass, strong legs. Once this leg heals, I'm sure it'll be a pretty good one.
How long would it take for the leg to heal, or would you have anything to help heal it?
I don't really have anything to help heal it per se. You'd have to go somewhere else for that, but to heal naturally, probably a couple weeks. It looks like it hurt his leg pretty bad.
What if we put it in the stable and then go do the werewolf thing and then we come back?
How much would it cost us to leave it here for a while?
Just leave it here for a week. I'd charge about, 5 gold.
You said it'd take about a few
Didn't know
weeks for
we're
it to
not
heal.
like that. You're like,
Well, Eddie could heal it.
5 gold
He's
per week if I was to watch the horse.
I'll go ahead and pay that. I'll give you 15 gold for 3 weeks.
All right.
Your money.
Yeah.
One moment, sir. He reaches down, grabs a clipboard, a pen.
childcare is expensive.
He hands you a piece of paper on the clipboard. Go ahead and sign your name, information. I'll take good care of your horse for you. All right, then. He begins to lead the horse into the stable. Good day. I'll see you in 3 weeks or sooner. Also, if you don't return in 3 weeks, I will double that cost.
Your money.
He's like,
So
"Write
make
that
sure
down,
you'll
though."
come and bring... And also, if you do come back and pick up your horse sooner, then I will refund you the amount that's due to you, sir. All right?
Will do, sir.
All right. However, I'll take the gold now.
Eddie jingles his purse.
Don't have a coin purse.
Purse.
It's a coin purse.
Go.
Here you go. Here's your gold, sir.
Takes the 15 gold. All right. Thank you, sir. I take the money up front. I'm never sure if someone's going to return or not. So. All right. Thank you. I will see you later.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Bojangles looks around. Okay, so
Is it
he
mouth
is
breather?
heading back towards the library then.
Do you guys want to see a cool thing I learned last night from Napoleon?
Who?
I told you before, Napoleon.
No one looks like Eddie R.
Do you want to see it or not?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we said it on recording, but we're level 3 now, so.
Yes, we are level 3. We just decided to do our level ups off screen, off podcast. So
Well, when I
for
become
everyone.
level 3, I got to choose a pact. And I took the familiar one because I like animals. So, Isundra is going to call her familiar for the first time.
all right,
I
call
don't know
it.
if she does some weird shit with her hands, I guess. She's like, And then a pseudo dragon is her familiar. So poof, a pseudo dragon.
A pseudo dragon appears on Isundra's shoulder.
Yep.
And it slowly, lowly screeches, very low though.
Look, I have a pet. Isn't
Very
it cute?
interesting.
Wow, one we can see.
It's portable food for a cat.
I don't want to eat that.
Don't eat my dragon trees.
I wanted to chop that horse up into sticks.
The pseudo dragon hisses at Nomu.
Does it talk?
No, it doesn't talk.
So, like, what's the bond here?
It can communicate okay, so the rules say it can communicate a little bit, but not it doesn't speak. Telepathically, it can tell you I guess, minimal things, right?
To you, or can it
Yeah,
do it
to me,
Yeah,
it's like a telepathic.
but not to anyone else.
Right.
It's only between you and the
Right.
pseudo dragon.
Right. But I think it's really minimal stuff. I think it can only tell you simple stuff because it doesn't
Yes.
speak.
Yeah, I would assume yes.
Or
That
maybe
sounds
it's
about
different,
right.
but it's mine, so don't.
So what's it do?
It can help us fight, or it can scout out a couple of things, or I don't know. It's just really cute. You don't think it's cute?
What's its
Sure.
name?
So another useless thing to take care of.
Damn!
Etienne, what is your problem? I just thought this was really cool. Napoleon, he comes to me at night and he says, do you want to learn? Ediar, I've told you guys a million times. The little dog thing that he rides on, Napoleon, he comes. You can't see him, I guess.
Sure, and you're skeptical of everything she's
He's
saying.
how
now.
I can use magic,
What's your little friend's name?
I haven't decided on his name yet.
Oh, so this is brand new.
Yeah, brand new. I just did it. Yeah, he just told me last night I could do it, so we just tried it.
Oh, well,
I'll fill out the name. I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
welcome to Cat and Company.
Alright.
It's not food no more.
No one turns his head.
Well,
Yeah, simple ideas.
so, with your newly found member of the party, the pseudo dragon, Cat and Co., eventually make it to the library. Outside of the library is that same guard that spoke with Isundra and Desiree when they first entered.
But you're Damien today, right?
Yeah, you're Desiree or Damien today?
Oh, yeah, I snatched my wig on the way. I'm
Alright,
Damien.
so you're Damien, so switch that name to Amy. Alright, so the guard looks up. Coming back again, huh? Fill out the paperwork. And he takes out his journal for y'all to write your names.
You guys have to write your name in this book.
I need you all to write your names here.
Where's the ink?
What?
Where's the ink?
Here.
He dips a claw into it and scratches his name out.
Eddie walks up, signs his name in cursive.
Did you write weak dishonor?
Shut up, woman.
That sounded pretty rude. But whatever.
I just write D. Grail.
So everyone writes
Let's
their
just
names.
get in this damn library. I'm
I
sick
don't
of
need
it
all my
here.
damn information.
When you all step into the library, Damien and Isundra are, again, they're familiar with the entrance. Standing there, though, is Tobias. You all agreed with Linnel to inform him when to meet. It is early afternoon. My friends. Welcome to the library. I promised you all some access, okay?
Yeah, this is where all the shitty books are. Just so you guys know, these books suck. They have nothing.
So, to the left
Hey,
here...
get to the good ones.
To the left here is the public library, which is one room, unfortunately. To get to the main halls and all the other floors of the library, you actually have to pay a fee to become a member.
A big ass fee, you guys.
It's
Not
pretty
like
expensive.
yours,
However,
15
because
gold.
I am a professor at the university, I have free access, and you will be borrowing my access for today only. However, you're all to be in your best behavior. No fighting, no stealing, no magic while you're in the main halls of the library.
Should we wait till you're at the library?
Listen, you will be entering the library based off my credentials. I will not have you mess this up. I am doing you a nice favor, so do not
ruin my name.
Damien and Isundra.
What?
Isundra.
So now you don't even know my name?
Now, I have work to do. So I will be in my office. I have an office here in the library as well. I'll be on the first floor. Is there anything particularly you're looking for while you're here at the library?
Something about the Mindflayers, like how to defeat them, or what they do, or what we can do against them.
Ah, yes, the Mindflayers. Okay, you're crazy. But you'll find all...
God damn.
Why does everyone keep saying I'm crazy?
You'll find all information regarding the Mindflayers, I believe, on the 6th floor. If you go to the 6th floor, the main hall, I believe it's on the west wing, the western side of the 6th floor, you'll find books regarding aberrations. I believe that's what they're listed under. So check there first. Now, you aren't allowed to rent any books, take any books from the library, alright? So no taking of these books. Whatever you find, just write it down, alright?
What's the policy on dogs? Mr. Bojangles is just kind of trying.
Tobias looks down at Mr. Bojangles. You might want to leave Mr. Bojangles here at the entrance
Do you
for
want
now.
to take him to your office? Or?
Sure.
He likes friends.
My office, you can find my office on the 1st floor on the eastern wing.
I'm looking for something too. I want a book on the werewolves.
Werewolves, you said?
No, you're
Yes.
so smart.
Well, I could be wrong, but you might want to check the 7th floor.
These scampers.
Very well. I will see you all later. Enjoy your studies. Good day. Mr. Bojangles, come with me. He takes Mr. Bojangles with him. So where are y'all going first? You have access to the main hall. However, the two of you, Isundra and Damien, the librarian you spoke with before, is in the public room.
We should go to her after, so we don't get kicked out.
What are you thinking? For
Then
what?
we can do whatever we want afterwards, once we have all the information.
Well, hold on. I don't want him to hate us that much. If he can get us into the library, what else could he do for us?
That's true, but we could just like,
I'm not trying to
just
beat
want
her
to
up.
scare her.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I had this like small dragon. It's kind of.
They're not quiet. Y'all can hear this.
Nomu went to go find that werewolf book.
It's just out here.
Can we help you?
Do you want to come with
You
us?
guys
or-
should probably be on your best behavior.
Yeah, we will, and then afterwards, we won't.
Even then,
Why
I
are
do
you
not
trying to
recommend.
explain this to the goody two shoes?
Yeah, that's true. He won't even drink. What a lame ass.
Damn.
He's as lame as that horse we got.
Why did we let him in?
I thought he was a lot nicer. Like when we met him in that village, he was way nicer. And then all of a sudden, after
You know,
the...
I could report you to the library now and have you kicked out immediately.
Do you want information on the werewolf or not?
Dry snitches.
Edgar, you know what they say, right? Snitches? Wait. Snitches get stitches. I almost said bitches, and I was real confused for a second, but I got it.
All right. So.
We all kind of go our
Anyway, we'll
separate
proceed
ways.
with them to make sure they don't
All right.
do anything
You're trying to leave us in
mischievous.
line. Okay, so we go to the 6th floor.
So when you guys enter the main hall of the library, again, I mentioned it before briefly. It is very intricate within the main halls. The library stands at about 12 stories tall. In the main hall,
It's a big place.
you see it is a large room with several stairs leading up, spiral stairs leading upwards. All the stairs and the floors of the main areas of each floor are made out of glass. So you can see much of the library. However, the corridors that lead out from the main halls of each floor are not made out of glass. So there's separate rooms that you can't see into. You can only see the glass floors of the main areas of each floor, and the steps are all glass. So you're all, as you enter the main hall, you notice there are several students studying, looking around. There's also adventurers as well, looking around, reading through books, studying. All different races and all different kinds of people are in here. Nomu is already up, going up the stairs, making his way up as you guys enter the main hall. So you're going to the 7th floor, and they're going to the 6th. All right. As Nomu hits the 7th floor, there's probably only 2 other people on that floor at this time. As Nomu enters the main area, or I would say the main lobby area of the 7th floor, he sees several corridors spiral outwards from all around. Several bookshelves with several books on them. He sees two other people, one sitting at a desk, and another person is looking at a book, standing up at a bookshelf. What's Nomu do?
Just looks around casually. What's the people sitting down?
There's one person sitting, one person standing. They're both looking at a book.
What are they?
I kind of scamper over to take a look, kind of peek, see what he's reading.
Which one? The person
Yeah,
sitting
the
there?
one sitting.
So the man sitting down, he's an older gentleman. He's a human.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's reading a spell book, and he looks like he's writing in it with a quill and ink. He looks. Are you sneaking?
No, I'm just
okay.
kind of walking over.
Oh, he notices you then if you're not sneaking. He looks over his shoulder. Can I help you?
Hello. It's my first time here, so what are you reading? I'm curious.
Well, this is my spell book, son. You know anything about magic?
I'm fairly new to magic.
Well, us wizards, we have spell books, see? I'm just adding some spells to my repertoire. Spells within my book, just copying some spells down. So, it's pretty time consuming. So if you would let me be, I would like to finish this without any interruptions. It's a very delicate process. I don't want to mess it up.
I apologize. As you were.
Yes. Is there something you're looking for? You look a little out of place.
I'm just looking for a book on werewolves.
Werewolves, huh? South side of the floor. You'll find some werewolf books there. Or whatever we may have. All right.
He walks over.
All right. So, as you walk to the south side of the 7th floor, the 3 others make it to the 6th. As they make it there, you guys spot nobody. The 6th floor is completely empty.
Good.
However, on the western side, there is a corridor leading down to another room which has books all about, and there is a little wooden sign that has aberrations listed on it. So you enter this western room, and it's empty. However, on the eastern side, there is another corridor that you guys walk. You're basically walking the opposite direction. There is a corridor there, and there is a room on the very end that has an open door, and you can see like lights coming from that room. But nothing else. All the other doors in that corridor have been shut. It's just the door at the very end. But you guys are on the western portion. So you're furthest away from the eastern side.
Ominous.
Well, what do you guys do? You're looking around. So make me some search checks, I guess, or some
I'm only here.
I'm sorry. I'm used to 3.5 perception checks. Perception.
19.
18.
18.
15.
All right. You guys, as you're scanning the room really quick, you find all the books on anything aberration that the scholars have learned throughout the many years in the history of Tyrster and the world of Reverie. However, you rolled the highest ADR, so you pull a book out specifically meant for what's called illithids, which is also a mind flayer. You pull this book out, and on the front cover, it labels illithids. As you open it, you see a picture right away of a mind flayer. I don't know if... Actually, make me a... go ahead and make me, let's see here, a history check.
I showed him the picture, so he knows.
Oh, okay. Did you talk about mind? You've talked about mind
I
flayer.
took it out of my bra.
Okay, 22. Okay, so you remember what she showed you, what Isundra showed you, and you look at this picture in the book, and it's a match. You see this humanoid figure drawn, and it has the head of an octopus with 4 tentacles coming out. It looks exactly how Isundra described it.
Isundra, over here. Found exactly what you're looking for.
He runs over. This is it. This is exactly what I need. Does it say anything about, killing them or how to hurt them?
So, as you guys take some time, I'll just describe really quick with the mind flayers. So, as I said, they're also known as the illithids, which they are labeled as aberrations that are known to have psionic powers that are strong enough to enslave the minds of their enemies. You also read that they are known for their ruthlessness as mastermind tyrants and slavers that will seek out their curiosities. They'll do whatever it takes to fulfill their curiosity. They have humanoid bodies, which I've already described, with octopus head with 4 tentacles that surround a lamprey-like mouth. So you all know what a lamprey mouth looks like? The Mindflayers, according to some of the scholars, are known to be sensitive to light in some way, shape, or form. So this book describes most Mindflayers can be found in darker areas such as caverns, under cities, things of the sort. They're from the Underdark, according to these books. You also find that, again, they are sensitive to light. So what's sensitive about them to the light is their eyes. They don't like the light coming from. You find out that Mindflayers feed on the brains of their enemies. They are specifically a psionic type creature. They don't prefer to use physical combat. They are actually well versed in using psionic powers to do what? To confuse and charm their enemies, to do their work for them. You find that most Mindflayers can be found solo. They're not very group-oriented. But that's according to these books. This is stuff that people have found to know, about them.
Citadel and the Maesters wrote this shit.
Basically, the Maesters, have written this about them. But that's, from the time you have, that's what you gather from this. Not according to this book.
Just like.
Light.
Give me 1 second. Let's see. So you find that there are not any weaknesses, at least that are known, regarding these illithids and Mindflayers from these books. So there you have it. You've gathered what information you could regarding the Mindflayers. They're not very common creatures or monsters that people come across. So the information is not as in-depth, right? So, but these books, or this book, has explained quite a bit of what they are, what they do, how they fight. So Isundra gets a sense that if you do come across this Mindflayer or illithid that killed her parents, it has the power to mind control you. So that is something is a dangerous thing. They prefer to use allies against, they prefer to use the enemy's allies against each other in battles.
I don't know if we could kill the Mindflayer that I want to kill currently. Maybe we need to be stronger. Maybe Grasha will come.
Yeah, that's like for saying being the strongest. I don't know, it just seems really risky.
Yeah, I don't think we should do it anytime soon. But I'm going to keep this picture.
So as you guys are looking through this book, learning about the Mindflayers, on the 7th floor, Nomu, you do come across some books. Go and make me a perception check.
Yep. Give me 1 second. That's the stomach.
No one's hungry.
Alright, perception. 12.
Alright. Nomu comes across a book that mentions information regarding werewolves and how they come to be due to the lycanthropy. It's a curse, basically, that you can get if you're bitten by them. And he learns more information. I'll go more in depth with you about that later on.
Yep.
So, while they are looking through the books, Nomu doesn't take as much time as them. The werewolves are actually more common than the Mindflayers, at least according to what the scholars have seen.
That's a nightmare scenario right there. Common.
So,
common werewolves. Holy shit.
Certain parts of Tyrister see them more so than others. But what's Nomu doing? He's going to finish his research sooner than the others. Is he going to meet them up on the 6th floor?
Yeah, after he's flipping through pages, he's going to make his way to the 6th floor.
Okay.
Try to find the group.
So as he makes his way down to the 6th floor, he enters the main lobby.
And I'm assuming once they're done with their research, they're heading back towards the main area, the center lobby of the 6th floor.
Mm-hmm.
And you all see one another. Remember, I did describe something on the eastern side. Everyone make me perception checks.
Oh yeah, 19.
11.
10.
Okay.
21.
Alright, so Damien doesn't hear this. What did you get, Isundra?
10.
10? Okay, everyone but Damien hears there is a scream coming from the eastern side of, or the eastern corridors of the 6th floor. It sounds like a woman's voice. She sounded, you got 19, you got 21, right?
Yeah.
The woman that screams sounds like she is in trouble, I would say. There's concern to her scream. What do you do?
You hear that?
Yes. We should probably go over there and help now.
Yeah, right now. Let's go check.
Let's go.
Go where? Where y'all going?
I think there's someone in trouble. We should go.
Following the music, huh?
So on the eastern side, there's that long corridor that I mentioned before. What has the very last room at the end has the door open. That's assuming where you're. I mean, that's the assumption is that's where the scream came from. Are you guys heading that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys reach this open door and you look into it, it is a study room. There are bookshelves all around the room. It's a fairly large room. It's probably about 20 by 20 feet. So it's a pretty decent sized room. Bookshelves all along the walls, and there are several desks scattered around the room in the center. However, when you guys step into the room, you see two small creatures that have, think of lava, charcoal skin. They're small, probably about the same size of a gnome.
Like a salamander?
Similar to a salamander. Think of like a charred skin that's blackened with fire creeping out of it.
Like those
So Dark
creatures
Souls.
in Dark Souls, yeah.
Yes, yes. There's two of them facing, their backs are facing you, and they're looking towards a woman that is cornered
Mm-hmm.
on the opposite side of the room of you. Standing between these two little creatures is a medium-sized creature. Its back is to you as well. However, this creature has fire all around its head. So go ahead and, let's see. I want you guys to make me let's do a history check, yeah.
I have very good history. Yeah, I rolled terrible. 12.
Me too.
22.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
What's my history? 8. I don't know shit.
Okay, so Isundra has never heard of these things before. What did you roll?
18.
18?
22.
20?
What the heck are those things?
Okay. I'm only going to use history based off knowledge you've learned throughout your lives. So, you guys assume that it is, or they are elementals that have been summoned into the physical planes. The medium-sized creature has fire all around its head. It has a giant warhammer in its hands. All three of them, the two small ones and the medium creature, are humanoids, so they have arms and legs just like a human.
Mm-hmm.
However, the one in the middle has this giant warhammer, and it's slowly making its way towards the woman that you assume made the scream. And the two little creatures are dancing around with their hands, and you see fire bursts from their hands all around them. So you would assume if you touched it, you would get burned. And they're making little sounds. They're talking in a language you cannot understand, unless anyone knows Ignan, which is the
Cool.
language of fire elements.
No.
Anyone know that?
Hell no.
Very specific.
Mm.
No.
All right. So,
I do want to roll an intimidation on them, though.
their backs are to you. They don't notice you.
Let me get a sneak attack first.
The woman, however, looks over and she sees the four of you enter the room. She screams out at you, "A little help here!"
Bitch, shut up.
Right,
Damn.
she fucked it up.
So we're going to say that we've done our initiative rolls. So we'll start with the initiative. So first we have Isundra, then Nomu, then the creatures, Ediar, Damien, and then the woman. So Isundra, what are you doing? These creatures, all their backs are to you. They don't really care about you at the moment, but the two little ones are dancing around. And the big one, or the medium-sized one, has a warhammer in both hands and is staring at the woman. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, they're not paying attention to us at all.
Not yet, anyways.
Okay, so I don't want to get their attention. I'm going to try to give Nomu a little touch for spider climb.
Oh god.
Spider
Because I
climb?
feel like he can do something with that. I rolled a 17 plus 6, so I'm going to assume that it works. Oh wait, I don't need to do that if I'm doing it to Nomu, right?
What?
I don't need to do that if I'm doing it to Nomu, right?
Do what? I'm sorry.
Roll to attack.
No.
Okay, so Nomu.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this on you because you're probably going to sneak attack.
I put them down there too, so you guys can see.
Yes.
So what's
You
spider
read
climb
it.
do for Nomu?
Nomu. Read it. I give you a little touch. One willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings, while leaving its hands free. So you get the same climbing speed equal to your walking speed. So you can climb up and drop down on them, or whatever.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah, you can literally be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Since you like the grapple shit, I figure you can do something.
Damn. Alright.
Alright, it is now Nomu's turn. And the ceiling of this room, it's probably about 15 feet. So it's not crazy high, but
Decent.
it's decent, yeah.
Well, since we're sneaking, I ain't gonna use this magic. So I jump up to the ceiling. I guess I'll
I mean, you don't have to.
I'm gonna jump up to the ceiling.
Okay.
Jump up.
Alright.
Give you a little touch.
You're trying to jump up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a acrobatics check real quick. That's a high jump for you, man.
24.
Oh, you're able to jump.
I'm Mario Brothers up that bitch. Cling to it like Spider-Man.
But your hands are free, so you're available to like attack and
Yep.
stuff.
I crawl above the guy with the giant warhammer.
Alright, so you're above the... Alright,
The big dude,
the
the middle
creature.
dude.
Yep.
Yep.
You just put him down.
Bigger
That's what we'll
level.
understand. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're above the medium-sized creature with the warhammer. What are you doing?
I'm gonna reach down and grab his neck. Wait, how high are we up?
15 feet.
15
He's
feet.
medium-sized. He doesn't stand that tall.
Let's see, I'm about 6.
You're about
5.
6 something. Yeah, so you're about 6'5". So you're not gonna be able to reach.
Nope. So I guess I'll just slash down.
Can you reach? Are you gonna jump down?
You don't-
Fuck. Yeah, I'll jump down, damn it.
Right in
He
front of
just
him?
really wants to be able
I'm
to
jumping on him.
Yeah, like
Just-
sword down.
Ah!
Okay,
Oh, you use
so
claws?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
as you move down to jump on top, go
Yep.
ahead and roll me your d20.
What is this? Is this an attack?
Yeah, you're attacking.
He
See if
doesn't
you
have
hit
like
him.
an advantage for them because they don't know where they
He
went.
doesn't think attack.
Fuck it.
He can.
Right.
Go for the head. That is.
All right. So I'm gonna give you the advantage to roll again.
Okay. Roll on the wood.
Could you
Terrible.
roll
The,
fucking
the other one was
hard?
better. So what was your first roll?
8.
Your first
It
one
was
was
10.
Oh, 10.
10 plus your strength mod. So 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nomu jumps down, and he misses. He lands in front of the
God damn it,
medium-sized creature, and as Nomu looks,
But you
at
are in
him.
front of the girl. You helped
Yes.
the girl.
as Nomu lands in front
You
of
should've
this
grabbed her
creature,
and
he
brought her
looks at
behind
the
us.
creature. The creature looks like a medium-sized humanoid with a fire crown around his head, and it looks up at Nomu. And it speaks out in that Ignan language. You just can't understand it. And it raises its warhammer and looks at Nomu extremely upset that he attempted to hurt him.
Easy now, big fella. You don't want to get blood on those costly clothes.
All right.
So they're still facing away from us, though, right?
Yes, the rest of the group. Noah's in front of them.
Well, yeah, just a minute.
It is now the monster's turn.
I mean, they're well distracted for y'all
Yeah.
sneak attack.
So
You're welcome.
You're
the
dead.
creature
You're dead.
the creature stares at Nomu that he just attacked, and it takes its warhammer
Oh.
and it swings it harshly at him.
Should put that mage armor on before you did that, bro.
What's your AC?
15.
So this hits Nomu as hard as it can.
Yeah.
And Nomu takes...
If I would have put the mage armor on, I wouldn't be able to sneak. I had to say something.
Let's see. Nomu takes... Oh, he's using two-handed, so he does more damage. So
Great.
That is a D10.
12.
Oh, he rolled a 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4 damage.
You're not dead.
But you also take
Very much.
3 additional fire damage.
Oh, no, I need you to get out of there. You only got 19 HP.
So as
Why'd you do that to
I had 11.
I didn't tell him to jump his ass in there. He could have got him on the
The
ceiling,
creature
got made
slams.
over, and then jumped down.
the creature slams
That's nice.
his warhammer against Nomu, and Nomu feels the physical brunt force, but also feels fire burning his chest. The little ones are dancing around, and one of them rushes forward and jumps up to try and touch him with one of their hands, and it's smiling. Think of like the little Heartless, except fire versions. He goes, ah! The one comes up to touch Nomu,
Don't touch me!
and it hits,
Noma's gonna die. Can we restart?
and it touches.
I
and
just
it
wanted him
does.
to be able to climb on the ceiling. This isn't what I wanted.
You set him up.
I
I've been set up!
didn't know he was gonna jump in there.
Nomu takes 2d6 damage, 9 damage of
I'm just about down.
It was to keep you out of the fight, not
9
keep you in it.
fire damage to Nomu, and then the creature, because it's considered to be on fire, if the target that it touches is a creature or a flammable object, it ignites.
Oh, that's right. I have reaction. Absorb elements.
What's that do?
I can absorb elements.
What
does that mean?
What does that mean? Are you taking less damage?
He's like, let me read it though.
Absorb elements in my next melee attack. I do 1d6.
It, like,
But I mean, what does absorb
redirects
elements do though? Like,
It gives you resistance. So
Is
you
that-
take half damage
it's half damage. Okay.
from
So-
any fire that he's gonna take?
All right.
Yep.
So the 9 damage then, plus the
Got
plus.
or 4.
No. So the 9. So the 9 damage is divided by half then. So you take that 9 divided by 2, round up. If the creature touches another creature or an flammable object, it ignites. Nomu is now on fire.
Oh my god.
Now, the thing about this, I will explain. So a creature that is ignited by what these little things are called magman. They're little fire elementals.
Oh god.
If it catches a creature on fire, that creature takes 1d6 fire damage at the end of each of its turns.
How do we put him out?
So you can put it out, you can douse the fire out by taking an action. So instead of attacking, you use an action to douse yourself.
I'm gonna need you
Or
to jump
someone can do
Back
that
up
for
on the
you.
ceiling. You can
So-
do that. Get on the fucking ceiling.
So,
You said it's an action.
yes.
I'm coming to help you.
I mean, I can do it. I have action surge.
The other Magnum is dancing around. And it rushes at Nomu.
Stop.
It jumps up like a little baby to touch him.
Get away from me!
No, the point of this spell was to keep you out of trouble because you always run
It
in
hits.
acting like a fool.
I think that was counterproductive. I think give me a spell
Oh,
to give him more
I'm
angles to
down.
run at something.
Nomu
No,
takes
I gave him time to
Nomu
put Mage
takes-
Armor on.
11 damage, but because you have the endure elements, right?
Yep.
Nomu doesn't have 11 damage to take.
It's half
Yep.
of that.
So Nomu has 1 HP.
1 HP. Now, I'm not saying I'm proud of this. It's bullshit.
How do you help this man?
It is now Damien's turn.
You damn right it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie R's turn.
Somebody,
My turn.
I can't.
help!
Can I get to him to give him more healing?
Yes, you can run around, but they are gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yes, the issue. So I got to run through them to get.
You can run around them. They're not blocking around. You can run around in a circle.
Wait.
You could run this way.
You're not getting this one. You're getting a better one.
Oh.
You need it better.
That's what I gotta. That one was distance, but this one heals you for twice as much.
Throw a potion on him.
Edior runs to the right. Which
That's
was
me. Don't touch me. Right here.
Okay. Edior runs. All right.
Yeah, to the right to
Runs
go
to the
around.
right taking an attack opportunity from one of them.
From one of them, the Magnum. The little ones are called Magnums.
Yeah.
So as you come around, it's able to use a reaction to try and touch you too. It now notices Ediar rushing around. He goes, "Hey!" and it reaches out to touch Ediar.
They call him Magnum?
What's your AC again? Magnum.
My AC,
Oh.
18.
Magnum.
It misses. It hits. You have a shield?
Yeah.
It hits Ediar's shield, and its hand burns the shield.
Ediar blocks it with his buckler.
However, you're not caught on fire since technically it doesn't hit you. So what are you doing?
Ediar proceeds to, as a bonus action, I can use them in any order, correct? Bonus actions, regular actions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bonus action is another action. That's not.
Okay.
Yeah, your normal.
Ediar will use as a bonus action Cure Wounds, which is 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, but I'm going to use this level 2, so it's 2d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Help!
Hell.
Help! 1, 7, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
He hasn't got that much HP, so you probably just heal him.
Oh, that's better.
And then, as an action, we'll douse the fire.
All right. So you douse the fire.
Pat him
Perfect.
down.
Perfect. It is now Damien's turn.
That was a level 2. So
How did reading books turn into this? Oh, what the fuck?
Get that sneak attack.
Alright. So, using cunning action, I'm still behind all of them.
Yes. They're not paying attention to you and Isundra.
Especially after what just happened.
Yeah.
Charging in with my old trusty dusty combo. The rapier and dagger. Going straight for the biggest one.
All right. So the medium-sized one
Yep.
with the warhammer.
And I'm
So-
running.
So you run at him. You're behind him, so you get the sneak attack in.
Oh yeah, I stab him straight in the
So
spine.
go ahead and roll your d20.
First.
He is
Or
okay.
shoot beyond him.
Now he is surrounded, so you have the advantage too. So that hits.
Yep.
All right.
So the rapier is gonna go for.
And you get like an additional attack when you do a sneak attack.
Yep.
right?
So it's gonna be
Mhm.
2d6. So it's gonna be 1d6 plus
Mhm.
3. That's 5. And then, do we
So
roll
it's
the sneak
8
attack
and then-
bonus yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Go ahead. Well, no, go ahead and roll it.
Okay. 2.
So 7 plus 6.
Mhm.
All right.
Yep, everybody gets 7.
No, it was 6 and 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. 6
Yeah.
and 2.
So
6 and 2
8.
was for the sneak attack, was a 2d6, and then she rolled a 5 plus 3 for her regular rapier
Okay, so
attack.
that's 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So Damien comes up with the rapier and dagger and is able to do a sneak attack. Stabs this creature in the back. It yells out, "Ah!"
And then
in
she
pain.
didn't do the dagger yet.
No, not yet.
Not-
Go ahead and do the dagger.
4.
Plus
3.
Well, you have to roll to hit it.
Oh yeah.
The dagger.
Let's do that again.
That will hit. So now do your damage. 4.
plus
And
3.
7. So yes, 7.
Okay.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't get the bonus, so it's just 4.
Okay.
I think we've done enough.
All right. Damien comes, hits it twice with the rapier and the dagger, and the creature yells out in pain. However, this creature is also a fire elemental. The lower ones, or the smaller ones, are called magma. This medium creature is known as an Azer. Azer, however you want to pronounce it. The Azer, however, has a skill known as Heated Body. A creature that touches the Azer or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet takes damage. You hit it with a melee attack, so you're getting burned.
Can I use a bonus action?
1d10 for 1d10 damage.
How you doing?
10 damage. I rolled max.
I can't disengage in my bonus action. Damn.
This is basically like a reaction it automatically gets because you hit it.
Damn.
So, because you took both for your attacks, you're done for this turn.
And took 10 damage.
So as you stab this Azer in the back, Damien gets burnt on his hands for 10 damage.
Jeez.
The woman now. It is now her turn. She looks around. She sees Nomu gets pummeled by the warhammer, touched by the magma.
She sees some.
She yells
shit
out.
going on.
Okay, so I forgot to describe her. This woman, she is a wizard. She is a scholar of the New Tempest University. You can tell just by her robes. But when you had a quick glance of her, you see that she is not a human. She has a humanoid body. She is actually what's called a tiefling. She has light red skin all throughout her body. She's in mostly robes, so you don't see most of her skin, just her face. And then you see a small tail kind of peeking out from under her robes. That's
What do
also
their
red.
horns look like?
She has 2 horns that curl back and do like little ram curls
Mm-hmm.
that go back from her head, and she has black hair. And she screams or yells out and warns you of what they are. She tells you that they are fire elementals that were summoned into the physical plane, and not to touch them or you will be burned.
Yeah, we fucking know now.
Well, now you know. But she is going to move. She's going to run to the side, and you see she begins to cast the spell. And she shoots an ice bolt at the magnum that touched Nomu.
Ice beam.
She summons Ice Bolt, and it actually hits, even though I rolled crap. She does ice damage of D10 of 5 damage to the creature magnum next to Nomu. 5 damage. It's not down, but it's hurt. It cries out, "Ah!" And she looks over at you and nods her head. Isundra,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna stick to my warlock ways. An Eldritch Blast, the big memer. Or try anyway.
Okay.
14 plus 6.
That will hit.
Okay.
And you, which one were you hitting?
Oh, the big.
The medium-sized one?
Yeah.
Alright.
The big duder. Wait, that's not. That doesn't tell me.
Eldritch Blast.
So it is 1d10, and then I can add my charisma modifier to
Mhm.
it. So I got a 9, and then my charisma,
9 damage
Yeah.
plus your charisma.
charisma modifier is
It's 3, I think.
plus 4.
Or 4, so 13 damage.
Yes.
The Azure takes the Eldritch Blast and it slowly looks at Isundra and it growls.
Fuck you.
Now Nomu's turn.
Jesus Christ. If I use my
Jump up.
mage armor, am I going to get attacked?
Your mage armor?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have to set it up first.
No, you're fine.
Alright, Nomu's just like, damn it! I'm tired of this. He reaches into his leather armor and yanks out a piece, and then his hand kind of shimmers, and then he attaches himself with mage armor,
What's that do?
which gives me my base AC becomes 13 plus my dexterity modifier, so that'd be a 17.
Okay.
So I have 17 AC now.
Instead of 15.
Hit me, nigga.
Don't encourage it.
Alright. Or you can still move
Um,
if you want.
yeah, I want to take a 5-foot step back.
But then he has to disengage from them, right?
Yeah, you'll have to.
From all 3 or
Disengage.
just one?
Or,
yeah, you
I'm
already,
gonna stay
you already
there.
used your action. So
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there and take out my light crossbow.
I can help you. So just stay there.
Alright. And it is now the monster's turn.
Don't forget you got that bonus action or something too.
The Azer
I was feeling my turn.
Yeah.
turns around and it swings violently At- Damien.
Oh.
You really hurt him. It's angry. It turns around and swings the warhammer at Damien as hard as it can.
Wait, we can just
Which Damien's AC?
15.
Alright. The warhammer comes and Damien's able to duck under it
Oh, now
and it misses. Almost smashes against Damien's head and it growls at her. Or him. Sorry. The little ones, though, the Magnum, looks up at Ediar, and it jumps up and tries to touch him with both hands. And it does. It hits Ediar. Do you have an AC of 18?
Yes.
That will hit. Ediar will take 8 damage. As Ediar takes the damage, he finds that he is now engulfed in fire himself. So at the end of his round, he will take damage unless he uses an action to douse those fires.
Oopsie. You're next to me, aren't you?
Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
The other Magnum looks up at Nomu, and it jumps out
Ah!
to touch him. You have a 17.
Yeah.
This will miss. No one was able to dodge.
Miss me with that.
He said go.
Now it is Ediar's turn.
So after I take 1d6 if I don't douse myself.
Yep.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Who's in front of me?
The
Who's been hit? Just let me know who's been hit.
person in front of you.
Is it him?
Both of them.
Both of
Yeah.
them?
The wizard hit.
Uh,
The tiefling hit them.
The tiefling hit the smaller Magnum that's closer to you that attacked you, and the Azer's taking damage from Damien.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Bane on all 3 enemies.
What's that do?
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range, you must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or
Okay.
saving throw.
So they have to make a DC save of what?
Let's see.
It should be on your character page.
Mhm.
Spell save.
Charisma. Or,
Your second page. On your spells.
If you didn't.
DC savings.
Oh.
spell 13.
13. So they have to beat a 13.
Yeah.
So the little magnum that hit you failed. So he'll have to do that. The Azer rolled high enough. It doesn't affect him. And the other Magnum doesn't get affected.
Rolling like fire.
So the,
man.
so
Well,
the
using
only
it
the
right
one
now,
that
it's
you
over.
hit is affected by it.
Okay.
Alright? So whatever he rolls to hit, I roll D4.
Yeah,
Subtract it.
you roll d4 and subtract it.
Okay, perfect. Alright. It is now, unless there's...
And I take a d6 in damage.
Yep. So I'll do that for you.
Okay.
1 damage. It is now Damien's turn.
Well,
If you disengage from it, you gotta.
and a short bow is not going to count as a melee attack?
No.
Or is it?
No,
Okay, great.
short bow's distance.
Yeah.
Range attack. However, you're right
He's
next
a little
to him.
close to me.
Yeah, so you would have to disengage. You can
Yeah.
move away
I-
and not disengage and attack, but if you disengage, that's your action.
Yeah. I'm going to disengage and then...
So once you
Can
if you use your action to disengage, you can't do anything else. But you can leave and get out of his threat range, so he can't hit you.
Worth it.
All right.
I'm out.
So you use disengage as your
But
action,
I'm
and you retreat.
Going to go over toward Isundra.
Okay. So you run away, and
Yes,
because
I
you
did.
disengaged, it can't get an attack of opportunity on you. It growls, staring at Damien. All right. It is now the Tiefling's turn. You see the wizard continues to cast magic, and she shoots or attempts to shoot another ice bolt at the Magnum that she originally hit, and she hits it for 3 damage. And that's the one she hit before. You see an ice bolt slam against the little creature. It drops to a knee, but it's still up. It is now Isundra.
Oh, they're getting Murphy'd. Get smoked.
You see this tiefling shoots bolt after bolt into this little thing.
Could have saved yourself. She's a beast.
I think Eldritch Blast is my best bet. Okay, I'm just gonna blast you, the bigger dude.
Okay.
4, but my thing is 6, I think. Yeah, so 10.
So you shoot your Eldritch Blast, and the big man, or the elemental, the medium-sized elemental, swings his hammer, and it basically hits his hammer. His warhammer, you do not hit him.
So is it like Thor's
Big
hammer?
man.
Yeah. And it growls at Isundra.
Shit.
Nomu, you're up.
Alright. I mean, I can still use my crossbow standing that close, right? It's a light crossbow.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
You'll be at a
Right.
disadvantage
Oh,
if you shoot it that close.
Really?
Yes.
fuck it.
But you're not engaged with these two, right?
We're
Just
just
this
trying to shoot a bow and there's someone right up on you. It's kinda-
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying if he wanted to back up or like get on the wall, he still can do all of that. So like, he would
He
only
can
have
back
to
up.
disengage from
He
this
can
one,
back
right?
up, but they can try and
They
touch
still
him.
get an attack opportunity.
Only this guy, because these guys aren't engaged with him.
No, but he's within
He's
the
still
threat
within
range.
range. Yeah. If
No,
you're
they're
within
not
threat range,
paying attention?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm shooting the light crossbow
All right.
at big men with the
All right.
warhammer.
Big
So you're not moving though. So you're
No.
at a disadvantage.
Damn, I rolled a 9. That means
It doesn't matter. So roll again because you're gonna take the 9 no matter what you roll.
Damn.
So you rolled a 25. So you rolled a 9. So you miss. The arrow goes over the Azar's head. It is now the monster's turn. The little Magnum looks up at Ediar and it shakes its head, because it's on one knee, and it swipes at his foot. And it misses.
And you'll lift his foot up. We would try that again and I'll stomp on your head.
It doesn't matter what I roll on the d4 because I rolled a 2. So he's going to miss regardless. The other Magnum looks at Nomu and it jumps up at him. And it misses. He's able to sidestep. The Azer, though, glares at Isundra and it charges at her.
I
And
like
it's
that.
yelling.
You
"Ah!"
charging at us, bitch.
And it swings its warhammer down as hard as it can to
What?
hit Isundra.
What?
Oh no.
It's a critical.
I need you to retire that dice when you're fighting
Oh,
against
no.
us. What the fuck, dude?
Isundra will take double damage. She takes,
Bye, Felicia.
with both hands, it slams its warhammer down into Isundra's chest for 2d10.
Oh my god.
4 plus 9. 13 damage, plus its strength, which is a 3. So that's 16 damage. However, you also take fire damage, and that's also doubled. 2 plus the 16 is 18,
Oh.
Wait, how much damage am I taking?
plus
You're
1. 19 damage
I'm not dead.
Yeah.
I have 9
Total?
HP.
total. 19 damage total. I rolled really low for those last 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it could have been way worse.
Fuck you.
That would have killed you.
No, I would have just been down.
Alright.
And out.
Close enough.
Yeah, face down.
That
Fucking
is
smash in
that
the
is
brain.
their turn. It is
Fuck.
now Ediar.
Yeah.
Do I have line of sight?
Yeah, you do. You have last
Wait, this one they help me.
Okay. Melee attacks are going to hurt me. So,
You also are currently like around one dude.
see. That's a bonus action, so I can still do that.
I forgot about. I'm giving myself. Oh man.
So, first we're going to start with. Let's see. Guiding bolt.
Giving myself.
You've been messing him up, right?
We've been hitting him. I don't know if I'm messing up or not. But he just came over and fucked me, so I guess.
I'm going to use guiding bolts on him. Where's my D20 at?
Alright. On the Azer, the medium-sized
on the
creature.
Azer.
Alright, that just knocked the crap out of Isundra. Ediar casts Guiding Bolt. What did you get?
19 plus.
Alright, so that hits whatever. What's it Guiding Bolt do?
A flash of light streaks toward a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm casting that. Oh, I did this too. I'm doing it. Level 1.
Okay.
And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Okay. Cool. So do
46.
your damage.
6.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
1, 5, 2. So you get 14.
14 damage to the Azer. Alright. He's still up, but he's hurt.
As a bonus action, so that was, I got 2 moves left and 1 more second level, so I'm using my second level for this. She's within 60 feet of me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Isundra is?
Yes.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna roll healing words as a level 2, so 2d4.
To healer?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a bonus action, though.
Yeah, bonus action.
Okay.
Plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay.
So
4.
4,
1.
so
5.
5,
Plus your spellcasting
6,
ability.
7, 8, 9, 10.
So 10 damage is healed to Isundra by Ediar as his bonus action. Healing word.
Thank you.
Isundra feels her wound feeling better.
It's my brain.
Yeah. Alright, perfect. The Azer is hurt. He's breathing heavily. The fire around him begins to ignite more powerfully. It's a stronger fire all around his body, I guess. It ignites
It's like the
around
smoke
him.
demon.
He's smoldering, and he yells out, "Arrgh!" He begins to curse out in Ignan, which is the fire elemental language. You don't know what he's saying, since none of you can
Isundra
read or
yells back,
understand that.
"Fuck you!"
It is now Damien's turn.
Damien just watched me get fucked up. Damien's like,
Damien said, "I saw that hammer.
So,
I'm not going to be a Targaryen against that warhammer."
Damn.
I'm gonna help
Smash like Rhaegar.
indirectly. So I'm gonna move.
Alright.
I love you.
I'm the fuck out of here. I'm gonna help
I'm
you by
going-
not helping.
Damien runs around Isundra out of the way.
But as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Master of Tactics, which I acquired
But
at
you
level
outside
3.
the room.
What?
There's nothing.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
goal. Yeah.
Damn. So I'm outside the room. Well, I guess I'll be blind then. But I'm gonna use Master of Tactics, which allows me to help someone. Ooh.
How does it help?
It increases, gives them advantage on their attack
Okay.
if they do what I tell them to do. So, Isundra, I'm going to instruct you to use Eldritch Blast on your turn.
Okay.
And then give her an advantage.
Yes.
Alright.
Well, she already has. Who are you attacking?
It's big.
She already have advantage against him from my
Oh.
attack.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, she
Yeah.
doesn't get a double.
No.
No.
Well, shoot the little one. Or does it?
So
Well, I mean, if I already have-
it needs to be used before my next turn.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
someone needs to attack him to get the advantage.
The help for you is revoked. I'll give it to Nomu.
Yeah, give it to
because
Nomu.
Shit ain't been going his way.
Alright. So you're telling Nomu to do what if he attacks who?
He can attack the small one.
One of the small ones?
Yes, go
Okay.
straight for the head.
Alright.
Downward.
Alright.
Even if it catch me on fire.
Shoot down with an arrow. You're 6'5".
Alright. It is now the Tiefling's turn. She makes a 5-foot step to the left, and she casts another cantrip, Ice Bolt. She knows what hurts them, so
Well, some of us didn't take ice bolts. So fuck her.
she shoots out an Ice Bolt at one of the small creature that she's been hitting, and she is able to hit. And she does 8 damage. You see she shoots another ice bolt out, an icicle shard flies from her hand, and it goes through the little magnum's head, and it falls to the ground. However, something she was not aware of happens as she kills this magnum. As the magnum falls, its body hits the ground, and it has a attribute called Death Burst. When the magnum dies, it explodes in a burst of fire and magma. Each creature within 10 feet of it must make a DC 11 dexterity saving throw, taking 2d6 fire damage on a failed save. If you succeed on that save, you take half damage. So everyone that's within 10 feet of this, which would be Nomu, Ediar, and the Tiefling.
What kind of save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Here we go.
11. So the Tiefling makes 11, so she'll take half.
Nope, that's it.
So you'll take full.
I'm good.
So we do 2d6 fire damage. So that is 9 damage.
Jeez.
Ediar and a Tiefling take half, rounded down of
So-
that.
4.
Yep. Tiefling takes 4. Nomu takes the full 9. As this little magnum drops, it explodes in fire and magma.
But it's fire, so don't you take half still?
Yes, it's fire damage.
No, man. Don't you take half
It's
stoke?
four.
Yeah.
It only lasts that one round.
Oh, I thought
okay.
it was like a skill you had.
Gotcha. So you take full 9 damage.
Yep, already took it.
All right.
You said I took
It is now Isundra's turn.
Okay. So I have advantage on this tutor.
You guys are putting my healing into overdrive.
Working hard. I have advantage on this guy, right?
Got him
Yes.
sweating over here.
Do work.
I got a 10 plus 6.
16 will miss. So we'll do a roll again because you have an advantage.
16 will miss. What?
Oh,
That's
critical! So
Okay,
you
so I'm
cast
Thank you for the
Eldritch
advantage.
Blast. So you will take your damage and you multiply it by 2.
Oh, he's dead. He better be dead.
Nine.
Oh, he's going to explode
Please
too.
don't roll.
You're also probably dead.
6.
Or
Oh, I think it's a 6. I think a 9 has a line.
let me see.
9. Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay, so 6.
6 plus 4 with my
This is
charisma.
10. So roll that die again.
Oh, I have advantage on that too.
No, you crit
It's
him.
Oh,
double dip, yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, double damage.
That's 6.
Plus 6. Alright. So that was Eldritch Blast?
I don't use my charisma on that one.
No,
Okay.
just once. So how do you kill him? The fire
Blast.
elemental.
I say, fuck you, and I blast Eldritch Blast right through his goddamn face.
Alright.
Oh.
So the Azer
Oh.
takes the Eldritch Blast straight to the face, and before it can say anything, it explodes, and it drops to the ground. However, it does not explode in a death burst like the magma.
Eat
did.
shit.
Perfect. It is now No's turn.
Oh, no one was like, I've had enough of this.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. We're not gonna spider climb.
He uses his second wind, which gives him back
How
3 HP.
Okay.
So that's that on that one. And then He- Nomu stands at a defensive stance, parts his legs a little bit, and brings his arms in. And then you see a light crackle around him. He throws his arms out and says, "Sword burst!"
Alright.
A ring of swords.
It's gonna hit Eddie R.
Yep, a ring of swords comes out and hits 5 feet around me.
That's fine.
Alright. So,
Actually,
is there a saving throw or anything, or it's automatic?
Yes, it's there's a saving throw for
Okay.
it.
What is it?
The saving throw is dexterity save throw 15.
The Magnum rolled a 20. It's able to make it, so is it half damage then? If they make it?
I also rolled a 20.
Oh, perfect.
It didn't even say.
Yeah, it says you must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage, so I guess he
You just did us not
So
take it.
they
No
dodged it.
Fuck.
So the Magnum
Alright,
jumps out of the way.
Action surge. Aims the crossbow down like the fucking Punisher.
Yep.
You want to give us like a
It looks
flame
up
line or
at no one.
something? You don't got nothing to say in
And it
Frank's
shoots?
voice?
Alright, so
May I
roll
ask you
Oh,
something?
I rolled a nat 20, not a regular. Not just 20.
You took everything.
My dice says automatic miss.
Oh.
You got advantage though, right? From help?
Automatic
From-
miss.
Yeah, we
from-
have advantage. So
from-
roll again.
Yeah, she gave you advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Critical.
Hey.
Alright. So, you rolled a crit?
Yep.
Alright.
Aims down and fires the crossbow.
Alright, so do the crossbow damage times 2.
Yep.
You don't add your strength to it.
19 damage.
That's not correct. There's
Whoa, sorry. Woo! 7.
It's very different.
Alright, so you rolled a 7. Alright.
Yep.
Roll twice.
8.
Alright. That's not adding your,
You gotta take off that +4.
yeah. So the 4 plus, well, it's 3.
You don't get your strength on.
No, not with a crossbow. The Magnum
Yep.
is hit in the head by the crossbow. And it's the arrows, the bolt is sticking out of its head, but it's still awake. The fire elemental, it's like dancing with himself, trying to keep balance. It is hurt.
Damn devil.
You need to disengage.
It is now the
Magnum's
Can't
turn.
touch me.
It's
Get on the ceiling.
it is confused, is hurt, and it's looking around and looks up, and it sees, as it's falling back, it sees Damien, and it swipes at her. Because Damien is behind it. And it misses Damien. Damien's able to quickly sidestep out of the way.
Oh, watch out now. You thought you had it, didn't you?
It is now Ediar's turn.
I actually need to take a d6 damage at the end of last turn as well, because I never put out the fire.
Oh, you go ahead and take that d6.
Wait, don't you get to roll the damage or?
Oh,
Look
yeah.
how honest he is.
I know.
So honest, I love it. 2
Trying to make us
damage.
look bad. I hate this motherfucker.
Damn, I'm out of spells.
It's been a
Damn
long
it,
day.
Namu.
I can use one more cantrip.
I made it so you could be sneaky instead of going in and trying to grapple everything.
So, you said,
Your goddamn pussycat
You took
ass
2
ran
damage.
right in.
yeah, I took that too. So,
Yeah.
my turn.
You set me up.
You could have dropped on the small
Oh,
one.
set up.
You
I should have
were set up,
betrayed
that was you.
Your HP's fine, right?
Yes. I have 19.
What's your HP?
I'm 8 too.
8.
Yeah, heal Nomu.
He might die.
Give him some healing hands.
I can do a bonus action before regular action,
I
right?
mean, I got potions.
I think I got 2 spellcasts left. Yes.
We all hoard our potions
do I
like it's
have
like
left?
an RPG.
Ediar
We are
walks to
hoarding.
the left of Nobu, next to the elemental. We'll first use skills. 2 new skills. Cure wounds as a bonus. I don't know. I cannot use. So
Help!
use healing word on you.
Oh. What word is that?
What?
Just use your voice.
What's your healing word?
Stay alive, nigga.
He's a cat. You gotta say 2.
Be 1d4. That's my bonus action. Plus my spellcaster modifier, so 7. You'll
7?
You'll heal for 7.
Alright. Cool.
And then to put out this enemy, I will go ahead and cast another instance of guiding bolts.
Alright. Puppy upstairs is barking.
Hit him.
16.
That will
plus- And then 4d6.
Alright.
No, 4d6. That's a d4. Hold on, max. So 5, 2,
7,
2,
8,
2.
11.
Mhm.
So 11 damage to the magnum. The guiding bolt strikes the magnum, and the magnum drops to the ground dead, but it also explodes. So everyone within 10 feet of him make me which is Ediar, Nomu, and Damien, make me a DC dexterity save of 11.
Hey, I got that. About time.
19.
So you all beat it, so you all only take half damage. The little magnum explodes for 11 damage, so half that.
Alright. 5.
Run up or down.
Down.
Mm-hmm.
Take 5.
Alright,
5
so
damage.
10 damage.
Someone needs to put that fire on me, too.
I'm at 10.
You also take 5 damage fire, Ediar, from the end of your turn.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop.
The magnum drops dead after exploding, and you see the tiefling reaches up and she wipes her forehead. Someone better douse that fire off of your friend.
I start, Nomu starts patting down Ediar, rolling him like dough.
He's all dirty.
The fire is doused from Ediar's body, and the room has grown silent. The magnums are both dead, and the Azer is dead as well. The tiefling is breathing heavily after seeing the battle that just ensued. And we will end Taverns and Caverns there.
No, Ryan.
Till next time, y'all, on Taverns and Caverns.
Damn.
That was too stressful.
This bitch need to pay
I
us.
was about to round on her, man. Did you summon these?
Okay.
Hey everyone, this is Ryan, the DM for Taverns and Caverns. Just want to say again that you can follow us on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. Again, on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. Also, I just want to shout out to all our listeners that have kept up with our podcast, and we want to say thank you for keeping up with us. We truly appreciate the support that we've received, and we'd love to hear more feedback from you guys and ladies. So when you get the chance, please just give us what you think. Give us a shout out on our Twitter or on our YouTube channel of what you guys think of the podcast. Just to let us know if you like what we're doing or if you don't. That's whatever. It's all good. We just like to hear from the fans. So thank you again. Till next time on Taverns and Caverns.